That worked so good. It's not even noon yet, and we already have knocked out the big worms. This is gonna be a good time. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so much snake oil. I think I'm dead. I am dead. Well, that definitely didn't break our high score, so let's roll it back. Hello, creatures, and welcome to Snake Farm. I have a high score to beat, so I'm gonna try out trowels. That seems like a pretty good option to try and get into the high score areas. Our current world leaderboard ranking is sitting somewhere around 26, so I want to get onto the top of that leaderboard. We'll start with the corral snake. So just a quick rundown of what this game is. You are a little farming robot here, and your deal is that you're trying to farm snake oil. I don't know what they're going to do with the snake oil, but I know that we turn it into money. So we're a good money printing machine. So you get like 3 different weapons you saw at the beginning there. We're starting with the trowel because I think that has the just barely lowest high score leaderboard section. So that is probably my best chance to get to the top of the leaderboard is by utilizing this. Do we get? Oh no, okay. I'm actually gonna totally restart this because I need 1 snake thing to make this run work well. So all snakes drop oil. You'll see it in the listings. But we need to go trowel. Oh, an electric looper is actually a really good starter. But we start with 1 snake tooth. Use snake teeth to upgrade your weapons and get other passives. And thanks to our trowel, we do a lot of quick damage. Oh, there is the first snake tooth. If you get super lucky, you can get 3 of them. And that's a big boost to your passives. There we go. $4 on the first day. We're making some money. Ooh. I have to go for the trowel upgrade. Watering can is actually pretty solid. Ooh, and another electric looper for certain. So you could think that because the looper does a whole bunch of loops that they wouldn't be so good against the trowel because we're trying to pierce through all the snakes. If they're running in a straight line, we might do just a little bit more damage. I found that the looper has a good bit less health than the coral snake. I want to say coral snake, but I know that's coral because it kicks up a whole bunch of dirt and everything. Okay, all snakes. Oh, that's a whole bunch of teeth. Sometimes you get super unlucky and do not get any teeth. There we go. And I'm ending the day early because I don't want to wait the extra like 3 seconds that you have to. Oh my goodness, this is such a good run. You get a little bit of snake boost, which is going to give us some movement speed. And then, oh, you have to go for this little cold water. And you have to either get like sprinklers or watering trowel pail, whatever it is. Ooh, another electric looper. And then we'll actually pick up... We'll do a slug snake. They're super slow, but shoot ranged attacks. So you have to be a little bit careful. And we still... Ooh, we need... Oh, no, I should not have spent any of my teeth. I've noticed that if I spend any of my teeth early on, I have a hard time getting the 5 teeth that I need for the first round. And you really want to be like max level trowel by like day 7 or 8. So that way you can purchase all of the loot snakes that'll pop up for you. Is that all of them? That was all of them. Oh, of course, we're 1 short. Okay, now I have to make the choice. Do I spin my teeth or do I save it for the next round? Oh, not off to a great start. Great amount of oil. Yeah, oh, the loot snake. Loot snake is an absolute trap in the early days. It's a trap because it has 10,000 health and you don't have any damage. And if you spend the money on the loot snake, you're basically not getting anything out of it. A little bit of extra pickup might be quite useful. There's a chance I only get 1 tooth and I really need that tooth. So we're just going to get 1 coral snake and then move on. I can't not get an upgrade. We have to be on track to get these upgrades because if you don't get the very last like level 6 upgrade for the trial, you will not complete the final day. At least you won't get a high score. I mean, you could probably make the argument that you could just not upgrade your snakes, but if we're going for high scores, you really have to go maximum snakes. There we go. And hey, by the way, if you're enjoying this kind of random fun content that I'm posting weekly, usually on Saturdays, sometimes bonus content, make sure you subscribe and smash that like button. Man, the fire rate is much lower on this trowel in the early game. Ooh, and let me know, are you playing... Oh, go. Are you playing that Arrow A Row game that I played earlier on the channel? It's totally free and available on Steam. It's actually not a mobile game. And if you haven't seen the video, go check it out after this one because retention, you know? All right, there's the trowel upgrade. Eye patch is okay, but not useful when we have a bunch of piercing. An extra bit of cold water is not a bad idea. And we actually already have boots, so I don't have to worry about movement too bad. I'll grab 2 fire snakes because I don't think it'll be too bad for us. And then maybe just 1 corral snake. Yeah, we won't be able to afford a good like 10 oil snake. So we'll just get another corral. Go, go, go. Yeah, you can see just how quickly this game will become absolute, just a crazy mess on screen. And you're making this choice yourself. You have to pick the dangers that you put on here if you're gonna get high scores. But with the trowel being absolutely piercing and hitting every bit of these snakes, it's usually actually not too bad. What you really need to work on is dodging everything and actually getting a little bit of movement speed. You'll notice in a little bit. Oh, okay, I ran straight into that. I've noticed that I try to catch these fireballs with my face quite frequently. If we leave any oil on the floor, we are just leaving points just to not be collected. Oh, something else I didn't point out. You actually have a whole time limit for this game. So if you don't defeat all of the snakes by 5 or 6 p.m., you're not gonna get all of the oil. It doesn't give you an infinite amount of time to collect these. You have to get all of the damage put out by the end of the day. That's why getting like the 10,000 health loot snake is actually a bit of a trap in the early game, because you can't defeat that thing in enough time to actually collect anything. And I'm always worried that I leave some... Oh, we're one short of that 10-tooth upgrade for the trowel. That's unfortunate. Doing pretty good on the money income though. Pick up one more... no, I don't think I spent anything on electric loopers. They're about the same price as a 10 oil snake now. So I think I have to re-roll here. A couple of clown snakes wouldn't be bad, but they have a ton of health. We'll go for this little invulnerability here, so that way, because we're going to get caught a couple of times. I'd like to get the tiger snake. An extra boot is not a bad idea. Oh, come on, stop tempting me. Okay, we have enough movement speed that I think we could handle these thunder snakes now. I'm going to re-roll because I really want a tiger snake. There they are. Cheap, give a decent bit of oil, and they're going to chase you down, so you need some movement speed. But we're going to dump it all into these tiger snakes. And yeah, you can just continuously re-roll and continue buying more and more snakes. It does go up a little bit, but buying certain cheaper snakes is kind of worth it. All right, we're going to hold on to our teeth. Go on to the next day. Yeah, these are the tiger snakes. These are a real pain if you don't have any movement speed, because you'll notice that little white flash is happening in front of them. They will just snap you in the face. Basically, some snakes don't damage you when you touch them, but a lot of them have like attacks or something. So the coral snake has like a dust plume or whatever. And then of course we've got these fireballs going on here. And the tiger snakes and rat snakes, we don't have rat snakes, but the tiger snakes have attacks in front of their face. So like, look, I can touch the coral snake in the face and he will not bother me. But you really gotta be careful with some of them. Come on. We're doing pretty good on time here, so we're not having a real big problem defeating all of these snakes. Mostly because they just run headfirst into my trowel, so I think we're pretty okay. And there we go. That is going to be enough teeth to secure the next level of upgrade. And it is satisfying to see all of these... Ooh, see all of the snakes get just deleted. Come on, please. Oh my goodness. So I know some people have a big fear of snakes in general. Are you on that list of people who have a fear of snakes? Personally, I'm not too, worried. I don't like poisonous snakes, obviously, because, well, they're poisonous. But, I could deal with a constrictor, like a little non-poisonous snake. It's really spiders that I can't deal with. Is there another snake around here? What the? I was just standing still expecting this to be done. Whoops. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, one of the upgrades that we got was cold water. So that's a stacking slow that will actually help you quite a lot in the later runs. And you'll see why as soon as we get to the end, so stick around. But yeah, so we have the little sprinkler watering can, which spews out water. If we were using the garden hose, which is another weapon, you automatically get that slow, so you don't need to pick up these passives. So I can see why that gets like a bonus to the amount of points that you gain. All right, trowel upgrade. I think you can only get one trowel upgrade per shop. So... this is a good one. The invisible snake gives 30, worth 20, and isn't actually that hard to find. We're going to pick up, well, both of these actually. These are both really good. And then just spin the rest of it. Ooh, a perfect spin. Not bad. Let's get moving. All right, so yeah, these little dark shadowy creatures are the invisible snakes. So not super invisible, but if you're not paying attention, you will not see them. And they're actually quite fast, so I want to move out of their way just a little bit. But because of our trowel piercing literally everything, we don't have to worry too much about how many snakes we have chasing us, as long as we can get just barely away. Ooh, there we go. Oh, something else to mention. Oil is actually your health bar. So it's both your money, your income, and your health. So if you run out of oil in a run, you just end the run. So you start it with usually just one bit of oil, and you have to kind of not get hit until you destroy a snake. So having a couple of lower health, lower level snakes on the field makes it a lot easier to get that first set of oil. But later on, you kind of have to just be moving way too fast to pick up any of the oil. So if you take any damage, you're in just so much trouble. Okay, well, I got smacked. These little fire snakes are always something that I just forget about entirely because they just stay in one spot and shoot fireballs all over the place. Ooh, but that is a good amount of teeth. That's a weird statement to say. And with that, that is going to be the last snake of this day. Yeah, I really get... So the developer described this at... By the way, thank you for the key, developer. Much appreciated. The developer described this as a Vampire Survivors-like game, which is a good comparison. Super popular game. But the art style and the way that the days work and all of this, I didn't see anything connecting them directly to Luck Be a Landlord, but I get a lot of that kind of vibe. So, developer, if you're watching, correct me, please. I'll pin it in the comments. I didn't see anything in the email, so... Oh no. We're on to day 8, and we don't even have any loot snakes yet. If I cannot break into the top 20 in this run, we're going to jump straight back to this point and just kind of showing a whole new run. Oh, here we go. Garden snake. That's a good one. They're worth 40 oil and cost 30. Oof. Would have been better to have this earlier. All right, we're going all in on garden snakes. I got to do the math to figure out if this is actually worth it. Ooh, another watering can. Oh, I definitely should have picked up that little... Oop, that was troublesome. You should always be dashing, like, immediately out of the center of that area because all of the snakes spawn around you. So if you're staying in the center, these snakes, just like Snake the game, will trap you. I think I'm dead. I am dead. Well, that definitely didn't break our top high score, so let's roll it back. All right, we're back at it. Actually, with a fully upgraded trowel coming in quite a bit earlier, so I think these loot snakes are going to be absolutely massive. We're just going to literally spend everything that we have on these because it's a very low investment to 30 oil per snake. Now they have a ton of health, so you have to have maximum damage for it for certain. So we're going to spend a little bit here. Ooh, definitely want a little bit faster and faster. I think we need to start prepping for the final wave. Yeah, we'll take it that way. Ooh, we are doing some big damage now. Okay, so something to notice with the loot snakes is they have a ton of health and shoot projectiles. So you cannot just sit in front of their faces just doing a whole bunch of damage. You have to be a little bit ranged or at least moving side to side in front of them. Now, we should have a whole bunch of loot snakes, so this is going to turn into a whole bunch of oil. And hopefully, my highest score yet. Oh, good. I unpaused the recording. I was really worried for a second that I didn't. And that I would have had this whole segment of me talking without actually gaining any recording. Wow, that is a whole bunch of damage numbers, and these things have so much health. Oh, that is a very satisfying sound to hear all of the snake oil being absorbed. Oh, this is gonna be a really good payday here. I'm gonna try and avoid picking up any of them until the very last second. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, that is a good amount of money. All right, I kind of think, unless we can get more of the loot snakes, the smog snake might be a good spend per return option. Well, there they are. Ooh, it's the same price now as a shadow snake, though. We'll pick up enough to turn it to a 20, and then just pick up a couple of shadow snakes. Ooh, garden snake, though. Wait, the loot snake reset how much it cost. I didn't know that was a thing. So we're going on to day 9. This is going to be the last day that we can make money off of these loot snakes, or like buy more loot snakes. After this, we're buying boss snakes. I'm trying to reroll and get... I'm trying to get snake repellent. I don't think it's happening. Just throw it all at a slug snake, I guess. Let's get out of this way. Oh, no. That was almost the end of the run. I desperately need oil. I'm literally one step away from death. This is terrifying. And I can't even like go back into that mess over there because I am absolutely terrified that I'll get hit by a rogue laser or whatever it is that they're shooting. Please. Oh, we do so much damage. I should not be in trouble. I think my issue is I don't quite move fast enough. Okay, there we go. We now have some health again. I think we're down to just the loot snakes now. Oh, this is going to be a good payday. We're already at the exact amount, well, just about. We're already at 300 oil, like we were at before, and we still have to take down all of the loot snakes. This is going to be a good payday. All right, quickly comment below. How much do you think we're going to get? Over 500? I think so. So close. All of these boss snakes have their own kind of difficulty, but what I'm really looking for... Oh, is it not going to give it to me? There it is, the big worm. Think of the SpongeBob Big Worm episode. We just want to get a whole bunch of these because they give you 200 oil. I haven't tested yet to see if the bone snake gives you a whole bunch of fangs and if it works better for score, but this has given us the most possible, and I'm actually going to buy one of these because it will help our slowdown of the crazy big worms. Okay, are you ready? I don't know if I am. Let's go. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. So what you really want to do here is get the big worms to push you with their face because they are going to move crazy fast. And if you get caught up in this little stampede that they have going, you're never going to recover. I've had this happen way too many times where I get caught by them and they all just like constrict on top of me and then I just cannot get away. You see all of those dust particles that they're creating? All of that is going to cause damage and we only have 2 health. So we got to get straight on top of their faces. That way they'll push us away. And, oh, we are doing pretty good damage here. And the reason we picked up snake repellent is because that cold water combos with our snake repellent, giving us that extra slowdown option. That worked so good. It's not even noon yet, and we already have knocked out the big worm. So we can actually take our time collecting. This is gonna be a good time. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so much snake oil. And look at all those teeth. Those teeth are gonna add up to some really good score as well. There we go. All right, where's the remaining snakes? They should be coming my way, but I think I slowed them down a little too much. That is one issue with this little slowdown build is they can no longer keep up with you. Wait, did I actually take out the loot snakes too? Okay, I'm gonna leave this one alive. See if we can find any other. We're at like 1,500 oil, so we should have all of them. But I want to be sure that we don't have any oil sitting around just off to the side, because any oil left over is score you're not gonna get. Oh shoot, it's 4. Okay, 430. Where's my other snake? It's such a small, it's like 30 extra oil, and I really, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, come on. We're missing out on 30 extra oil. That's 300 extra points, so I don't know if that would have been the breaker for us getting to the very top of the leaderboard. This takes a minute, so let's skip ahead. Ooh, new high score. Where are we at on the leaderboard? Are you kidding me? We were like 2 spaces away from being on the leaderboard. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna see if it's possible. So it didn't work. Make sure to tweet me if you were able to beat my high score. I'll be posting something on Twitter if I can beat that high score and actually make it to the leaderboard. Hope to see you all in the next one, and make sure to check out this video up over there. Bye-bye. I'd love to give a quick shout out to all of the channel members. I'm Afrailian, Pasta Luke, Lady9F1, Todd Gyron. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means everything to me and brings my dream of being a full content creator one step closer. Bye-bye.